good? What's good? How y'all doing? It's your boy, the Black J, Black DJ as well. Back with another chapter reaction after a little break. I thought we weren't gonna have a break, but apparently we did have a small one. Not too bad, but from what I've been hearing and like vaguely seeing, because once I see something and I even see the word One Piece or chapter 11, 14, I kind of just zone out and try to scroll past it real quick. But I think I saw a couple cool things, so I'm actually really excited. I mean, I'm always excited for a new chapter. I'm fucking itching and waiting for a new one every week. So let's get into it. Let's get through this reading. Let's see how it goes. So this is chapter 11:14, The Wings of Icarus. The cover story is Yamato talking to Kinemon. Is he giving her a sword, or is she getting a sword? The caption says, Only Child Yamato in the Holy Inari Shrine Pilgrimage Volume 4. Kinemon saying, I ask that you complete a pilgrimage to Hakumai and return the sword to end the shrine. And the late Yasui said, that sword to end the shrine. What? I think I can show what the chapter looked like. Boom. Sword, Kinemon, her. This is the route that she's going, specifically. I guess that's a shrine, and she's gonna do back. It's gonna be cool to see, like, you know, how this goes. I hope they develop it more. I really hope the anime actually starts developing the cover stories. I feel like some of the older ones, especially like Anel and what he was doing on the moon, are like really important for like things later on in the show and stuff like that, or the series in general. It starts off at Navy HQ in the New World. The world is shocked. The world's gonna sink into the ocean. Does he realize what he's saying? Dr. Vegapunk. And the Kainu already knew. And so he's looking crazy, like, damn, dot. Oh, I saw a meme and it was talking about the competition of the stare-off because they got that man of Kainu looking east. The town of Mockery. Mocktown. Yeah, this guy's alright. Is he trying to panic everyone and take the world down with him? How the heck is the world meant to sink, Mr. Genius? The city of Water 7. If he was just talking about the city, I believe him in an instant. But the whole world, it took a lot more than rising tides to do that. It's Paulie and, what's his name? Freddie Mercury in the back. Then in the underworld prison, it fell down. That nigga Doofy! Oh, I can't wait for him to get busted out. I don't give a fuck who busts him out at this point. This just gets better and better. Isn't it your job to take care of the inmates, Magellan? What are you going to do if the prison gets completely flooded? You have a point, the sudden sea level. Magellan's down there just chatting it up with this nigga? Well, he is a celestial dragon, so I guess he can command him to bring him a snail or to deal with him more closely. Or maybe he just feels like he needs to watch Doflamingo because that motherfucker's a problem. You have a point. The sudden sea level rise earlier caused havoc with some cells, and that was only 1 meter. How many meters would it take to cover the whole world? Most urban areas would be screwed, is what Doflamingo's saying. If water levels rose just another 5 meters. Maybe we should all evacuate. We could always go somewhere high up. Hey! That nigga said, let's go ahead and hit the top of the red line real quick. That man is such a fucking menace. Let's see, Ryugu, King of Fishman Island. Father, is that really going to happen? Is what Shiroshi's saying. Well, it's talking about blah. It sounds so outlandish, Jamon. It sounds outlandish, but y'all niggas is fine. This is more room for y'all. Egghead Island of the future. This is crazy talk. But the world's most acclaimed scientist is saying it. Yeah, it doesn't matter if it's true. It'll cause mass panic and chaos. Enough with the lies and madness, Vegapunk. Is what's that? Vice Admiral? Man, shut your corny ass up. Shaman! And then you got, what's that? Workery. The damn sandworm. Quickly eradicate the broadcast snail. No, snuff out every living thing you can sense. We can deal with the ramifications later. Shit! This nigga Saturn's head is on fire. Noshjuro's better, he's fine. Mars, they're all fucking in high alert now. This is gonna be very interesting. You got York running Huff Huff. Damn Stella, did he really spill the beans on everything? Please humor me for a moment as I make a prediction. Assuming my sensor data is accurate, a few days from now, as I record this, an exceptionally vicious earthquake will rock the entire planet. This nigga recorded this a few days ago? Don't tell me he's talking about today's earthquake. Didn't he die after this recording? Following this calamity, sea levels the world over will rise by 1 meter. A number of islands will become uninhabitable. No way, he actually saw it coming. And naturally, many beaches will also become submerged. If this doesn't come to pass, feel free to disregard the rest of this message. This man Vegapunk, he said, hey, if it ain't true, then just ignore it, bro. They're freaking out on damn Beehive Island. This is freaky. How is he able to call it? That man Aokiji's just staring off. I think him and Akainu fucking knew. Assuming, however, these events have transpired, please pay heed to what I have to say. The earthquake I just predicted cannot, strictly speaking, why? Be considered a natural phenomenon. Oh shit. Saturn's going crazy now. Vegapunk, not another word. Saturn, you better shut up, boy. Get out of here. I've always naively yearned for peace and prosperity. Yeah, Usopp and them are fighting for their fucking life with Lilith. Chopper's really trying to defend Robin. I want Chopper to really wild out real quick. She used a spider net to catch everyone. Chopper's eating them hits, bro. Saturn's yelling out, be gone. And that brought me to what proved to be my first grave sin, Mars. What is the status of the power station? I'm seeing it now. We must preserve the contents of that room. I am almost there. I was fixated on my dream of developing an everlasting energy source, hell-bent on driving the world to a bigger and brighter future. Ugh, the mother flame! But I flew too close to the sun. Go, go, go. We have to eradicate all life forms. So he crashed into the building where the mother flame was? Not yet. We must be relentless. He's just gonna destroy the entire fucking island? Is the mother flame from a fucking Lunarian? His first grave sin, did he extract that from a living person? Because that looks like the flame that's on the back of the Seraphim and King. And the chamber is marked A and Mu. I think the mother flame can fuck him up for real. I shouldn't get ahead of myself though. It's no use. Nothing's working. The Giant is on the way to save the day. Come on. Iron Giant is one of my favorite movies as a kid. And I really think this is going to be one of those type of things where the Giant's very important in that sense. In order to understand, what is it? We didn't even phase it. Damn, Warcury's charging like crazy at Luffy and them. Youch, that's he's on fire? Or is the island just on fire? Oh, yeah, the island's on fire already. Da ha 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 ha. This nigga Luffy's dying laughing still. Is he flying in the air? Or is he just bouncing from them? Like, Luffy's still in the air chilling. So I think he's just jumping off of them. That's what I'm going to assume. Unless Gear 5 just lets him fly around. Where the world is heading will be burned to a crisp if we don't hurry. Is what I'm guessing Dory's saying. Or Brogy. We must first address the past, specifically what happened between 900 and 800 years ago! Woo! A century-long period that most think of as a blank part of fucking history. Yes! It shows the silhouette of Emu with the 3 dots. Why are all these big figures just 3 dots? Can y'all say just one word? Just please? Just one singular word is all I want y'all to say. The poneglyphs, those lonely stones dwelling in various quiet and calm lands all over the globe. The text inscribed on them once decoded in our one and only method. The text inscribed on them once decoded is our own one and only method. That is of glimpsing this unknown past. That man Saul. Hey, I do want to note on this man Paul, on this man Saul, I do not see any bandages or burn marks. So Saul is not the burn marked man. So that's definitely somebody else at this point. Hey, did you know Orangetown, West Blue, that way back when 20 Kings teamed up to create the world? I wonder if this old timer knows about any of them. Who can say? What do you think, Choo Choo? But how does this little girl know? How the fuck does this random little girl in East Blue know this? I guess they're showing her because she's going to be important for something later on. Despite this, any attempt to decipher the poneglyphs, Amazon Lily's even listening in, ... is considered taboo by the world government. And so I felt compelled to commit my second grave sin. I betrayed the government and studied this forbidden era myself. I was fortunate enough to inherit several documents from a certain group of exceptional archaeologists, and that allowed me to decipher a number of poneglyphs. Zoro-san, Jinbei-san, and Brooke is yelling for help. I pursued this research as far as possible, and I have no regrets. History is a story, after all. Whoa, the ground is moving. Is the island on the move? Look, the clouds are stretching. Oh, fuck yes. This must be what Edison was talking about. That's what Edison was doing, was creating more cover for them. That's right, with the edge of the clouds further out, we'll be able to leap right into the ocean. Wheeze, wheeze, y'all straw hats that better make it. Don't you dare get caught by the government. So Edison's done. And in truth, I only know a small fragment of this 100-year-long tale. It wouldn't be right to leave you with baseless speculation, so I'll limit myself to the facts as I know them. Enough, straw hat is pointless. Hey, worker, it don't matter. The star of this story was born 900 years ago in a bountiful and advanced kingdom. This next move is gonna work. Luffy hit him with a damn, what's that, like a Kong gun? Not a Kong gun, his hand's just giant as hell. I don't even know what he would call this, a dawn attack. And just like the legendary sun god Nika from the fables of Elbath, he too fought with a stretchy and elastic body. They called him Joy Boy. This man burned him again! Stop it, you're cracking us up. Everyone's laughing at him because he's stupid. He was the first man to take to the seas. The first one to be called a pirate! Yes, sir! Okay, so that explains Luffy's drive to be a pirate so bad. So if Luffy never ate the Gum Gum fruit, I wonder if Joy Boy would have ever affected his will. He may have become a marine like his grandfather wanted if he never ate that fruit. That is nutty. That is nutty, 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 nutty. Wow. Okay, so Joy Boy was the first pirate. So does that mean Joy Boy was a buccaneer? I know people have been suspecting that the Buccaneers are actually like the first group of pirates that came around. So that would explain the importance and the like taboo of Buccaneers. It would explain the importance of Joy Boy and Sun God Nika to like Elbath and the Giants, because if he was part giant, then you know that's gonna definitely be a cool thing. He's like a demigod. Damn. Okay. So let's go from the top. Let's go from the top. You've got the Navy HQ. Obviously, everybody that's not... Is that... Time out. Is that man head a fucking cheeseburger? There's Shorty, was it Captain Hibana, I think, who has the chains or the lockup fruit where she can just fucking, you know, arrest people pretty much forever. There's a dude with a burger face. Some random Marine. It looks like he has an eye patch, but I know he doesn't because Otis said when he gives someone an eye patch, they're going to be important. And it looks like a random, I'm going to say a vice admiral if I had to guess. It looks like he has a lion face. But Akainu knows. Akainu fucking knows. And that's why his face is so great, because he definitely knows what's going on. Half the world thinks he's joking. The other half is actually taking him seriously. Like, it's interesting to see. First off, that Mock Town is still inhabited by the remnants of Bellamy's like crew, because the back of the snail is marked with Bellamy's emblem still. So I think that's interesting to see, but they're gonna have to end up taking them seriously because Water 7 already knows that they're in trouble. That's why Water 7. There's going to be a good little bit of safe havens for everybody, in all honesty. I think it's going to be really cool. Because I'm pretty sure that if Iceberg didn't finish it during the time skip, then he's definitely going to get it finished in time for when the world actually starts to, like, flood. Doflamingo's damn conniving ass. He knows, man. Doflamingo knows so much, and I really want them to, like, expose what he knows in a way. Like, he wants to go to Mary Joie so bad, and I don't know why. Like, I really want to know why. It can't be for the Mother Flame. The Mother Flame is here. Like, so I think Mary Joie is gonna really be the spot to go. Ryugu Kingdom, they're kind of pressed, but they're straight. Like, they'll be okay. They can lift their entire island to wherever they want to take it, and then place it. Like, it'll be perfect for them. I think it would be cool if Laboon moved Ryugu Kingdom, but that's just like a cool little thing that could happen, but I doubt it. And then they're back to Egghead Island. They really want to eradicate everybody, so I really think that Saturn's trying to destroy the flame. Like, they were trying to prioritize it so much, but I think he thinks that if he can get it to explode, he'll be fine. But right now, it seems like everybody's pretty much good to go. All they gotta do is wait for Jinbei and Zoro to get back to them, and probably, I'd say, narrowly escape the fucking explosion, if I had to take a guess. I think that the Giant might get the Mother Flame, like, and absorb it. That's what I would hope for. I can't really think of any other reason for the Giant to not do anything. I mean, for the Giant to be there. I mean, the other Giant could fight, but I really feel like that Giant is either a key to defeating the Gorosei, like whatever he's made of, is something that can, like, for real injure them, or that he is more of a or he's more of a, like, he's looking for a power source. Like, I think the drums help him, like, run on them sources of his power, but I feel like for him to actually be up and functioning properly, he'll want to absorb that flame. But that flame has to be from the Lunarians. Like, there's no other flames that are important to the series other than Lunarians, I feel. I mean, Sanji's flames are important, but I feel like Sanji probably got a piece of this shit. Like, I feel like it's one of those type of things. Like, it's a Mother Flame, so it's everlasting, so they can take pieces out of it, and they'll be fine overall. I think Luffy is fueling himself off of just not just food, but I think people laughing and being like entertained by what he fights as, although by the way that he fights. I think that's what's also fueling his Gear 5th transformation. And so I think the importance of him being so silly is, like, I think a lot of people are still hating on it, but I think him being silly is mad important. Like, this next move's gonna work. Like, he knew that shit was not gonna do anything, man. Like, but I'm glad to see that Edison accomplished his goal and they're able to, you know, find a way off of the island, like, in a safer way. Because in all honesty, I did not know what was gonna happen. I thought the Giants were gonna have to, like, jump up, catch him, and, like, alley-oop him into the fucking ocean or something. Like, I didn't think they were going to extend the clouds. But the question is Zoro gonna get into a fight on the way? I remember someone, I feel like I was talking to someone in person, and they were talking about, I think Zoro's gonna get captured. And I was like, why would Zoro or Sanji get captured? Like, but it seems like someone actually could for real get captured now. So it's gonna be really interesting to see how that develops throughout the story. Man, Luffy's a fool, bruh. But Vegapunk, yeah, he's wildin', man. I didn't think he was gonna reveal this much in the same chapter. Like, yeah, you know, I fucked up. And did he say he created the Mother Flame? Fixing developing an everlasting energy source, but I flew too close to the sun. There's so much about this Mother Flame that's like, it's nagging at me, man. It's the way the machine that's housing it looks. There's a small door at the bottom, And I'm wondering, what is that door for? Is it for infusing people with the power of it? If so, why didn't Vegapunk infuse himself with it? Like, can it only be infused through like certain DNA? Like, how is it gonna properly work? Is my thought process. Because it's like it looks like a seraphim flame. It looks like a Lunarian flame. So it's like it's housed in water, which is already wild enough. And it looks like maybe it's so hot there's like a little bubble around it, like a little air bubble from where it's like pressurizing the water. I mean, pressurized before it's heating the water. The tank being marked A and Mu. Mu, whenever I see Mu in anything in One Piece, I'm always like, I just gotta do it with Emu. So A and Mu, is that who signed off on this? And so if Mu is Emu, then who is A? Because Vegapunk's name doesn't start with an A. So who is the A that signed off with Mu to get the theater created? Unless the A stands for what is King's true name? Is it Alder? Albert. So it could be a piece of King's flame from when they were doing experiments on him. And the A could stand for Albert, and the Mu is Emu. So is it maybe a combination of their flames? That's why it's called the Mother Flame? Or is it a flame extracted from him but signed off by Emu? So that is ooh, that's rather style. So that's where it came from. That's my thought. That's gonna be my theory. Let's see. There's S-108. I ain't got no idea what that could be, honestly. This is Seraphim, but there's no way that's the 108th Seraphim project was what created the Mother Flame. Unless he did have 108 Seraphim projects, some of which created the children, some of which were probably just experiments on King. No. Children came way later. There's no way 108 is that. Yeah, that's probably gonna be it, man. In all honesty, the only other thing that's really getting me is this little girl in the East Blue, which is like, why did she say that? That way back when 20 Kings teamed up to create the world. Only thing this old timer knows about any of them. I'm thinking it's probably a fairy tale that they created and spun. Like, oh, there was a great evil, and 20 kings came together and created, the world government to help fix everything, yada yada. That's my thought process. But at first, when I did read it, I really was thinking like, man, does this little girl know the truth of the world? That'd be kind of wild. But I'm really excited for next week. Is there a break? There's a break. I'm gonna call it. There's a break. So we're gonna have to just deal with that break. We're gonna have to bite the desk on that one, man. But that's gonna be it. All right, I appreciate y'all for coming through. Appreciate y'all for watching and reacting with me. Let me know what you think about the chapter in the comments. Let me know any theories, thoughts. What's nagging on your mind. Give me any types of tips, anything you can think of. Just holler at me. I appreciate y'all though. Stay hydrated, stay healthy. Peace.